Let's get to November. I come home for the holidays, just coming off my yearly itinerary. I come home the Friday before Thanksgiving. Spend time with my family, be there with my mama. You know, I'm going to be here November, December, January, and February, I'm up moving around. Come home that Friday. I came in from L.A. Be home with my husband, my kids, mama, daddy. That Sunday night, I started getting calls underground saying they just hit Tekashi house in New York. The feds did. And it ain't went viral yet. Nobody had got a hold of it yet. But, you know, my people in the streets was talking. I said, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga. I didn't know it had nothing to do with that case that I had filed. I did not know. I just thought they was doing too much. Come Monday morning, 9 o'clock, I'm getting calls. Southern District of New York, the feds calling. I'm looking at the phone, because Southern District big than a motherfucker. I'm like, the fucking feds calling me. This gotta have something to do with this boy, because I'm already getting calls at this boy. 9 o'clock, get on the phone. Hello? Hello, Miss Daniels? Who is this? Southern District, New York. This the feds. We like to send a car to come pick you up, put you on a jet, fly you back to New York. We have arrested Daniel Hernandez, a.k.a. Tekashi 6ix9ine, and all 5 of the men that robbed you that day. We have put an indictment down on them, and you are our key witness in the case. We need you to come back to New York and get a statement. My husband's still sleeping in bed because Mondays is our day out. I said, y'all, I ain't never coming back to New York for y'all to finish the job. Hung up. They called right back. Ma'am, you can trust us. This is actually the federal. We're going to send you some emails. We can prove that it is us. They start sending me emails with all their official email addresses on it. They said we can arrange for you and as many people as you like, as you feel protected, you and your family, to come back to New York. We'll pay for everything. We just need a statement out of you. Hung up the phone. I said, call me back. I need to call my lawyer. Call down to Houston. Lawyer up. Tell my lawyers what's going on. By noon, it done got out to the media. I got the New York Times, the New York Herald, the LA Times, every publication. They done leaked my name out. They call me. They want interviews. I ain't finna do nothing. Right? I already know how to stay ahead. I'm a publicist. I'm trained on media. I'm hold my story. It's worth something. No. So I'm declining left and right. Come Tuesday, I'm sorry, they blowing my phone up between the feds and the PR, then everybody calling, because everybody that knows Skyy, they tracking my name to it, and they're like, my shit going dumb. And my phone already always go dumb. It's really going dumb. And I'm like, I cuss everybody out come Tuesday evening. I said, you know what? I'm not doing a thing before Monday. I'm home for the holidays. I'm not gonna come back to New York. I'm not gonna do no interviews tomorrow. It's Wednesday. I'm gonna be picking some greens and making some dressing with my mama and my family for Thanksgiving. Call me Monday, the Monday after Thanksgiving. Now, mind you, I had a show that Saturday. I was supposed to have a show that Saturday after Thanksgiving in Houston with Lunel. First show I'm gonna do with Lunel. That Thursday come, we do Thanksgiving. That Friday come, it was the day that Tekashi was scheduled to release his first album. Was on Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving. Tekashi was scheduled to release his first album that Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. We're gonna need these now.
Oh, wait. Come on.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. Got this guy. Better not cry. Better not cry. Better not cry. Better not cry. The Friday after Thanksgiving, 2018, November the 23rd, 2018, Me and my husband had plans to go to the movies that night because I was going to leave that Saturday and I was going to take my mom down to Houston so she could see me do my comedy show for the first time. My husband left. The movie was to start at 9 o'clock. My husband left the house at 9 o'clock to go out to Big T to go pick up some shoes. About 6. The movie started at 9:30. He was going to be home by at least 9. You know, we live in McKinney. Big T kind of far. He was going to stop by his mama's house. Cool. 9 o'clock come, my husband don't show up at home. I'm calling his phone. 9:30 call. We done missed the movies. I'm cussing him out. I want a divorce. I hate you. I don't want to be with you no more. You're a dog. Sick of you. 18 years. I'm too fine for this. Find me a new man. I'm cussing my baby out. 10 o'clock come. Oh, I'm about to set it off. Like I'm about to start cutting clothes. Like what? You gonna do me like this? Not knowing this whole time my husband was dead. So you say, where I been? Been healing. You remember, Mike? Remember that first interview I did with you? I brought my husband with me that first interview. Remember, he had to help you get dressed and stuff. I've been with him 18 years. My soulmate. My love. Love of my life. Hardest thing in life I ever had to survive was losing my husband. I done lost a lot. But that right there sent me to the darkest place I ever been in life, y'all. So bad. Tried to myself. That's the only regret I have in life. 30 days after he got killed, it's my birthday, December 23rd. I immediately got spooked after Mike got killed because things really got real weird instantly. Real weird. The betrayal and the was coming from everywhere. I'm already suffering from PTSD, undiagnosed at this time. Losing him, like, it felt like my soulmate was gone. It was like I could hear him calling me. Like, man, this literally, to this day, I have not gotten another relationship. There's something else that done changed about Skyy. Big Skyy single now. Yeah. Yeah, Big Skyy single. And I loved being married. We still have arguments in my dreams. Like, if I was mad, because, like, if anybody deserved to kill that nigga, it was me. Okay, y'all stole my kill. What, bitch? What the fuck you saying? I was been planning this shit for years. And you remember I used to have all them big old birthday parties. Remember, everybody would come to my birthday parties. And that year, Reallyfe had actually bought my birthday party that year. And so, I remember they had called me, and they was like, Skyy, you don't got to do the party. Even though they had been promoting it, you don't got to do the party because, you know, I understand your husband died. I'm like, nah, I'm still come because people flying in and shit like that. When I already took money, I'm going to still do it. And I went that morning, 30 days after December 23rd, the detectives called me and told me they had caught the shooter. One of the guys who killed my husband. His name Young. It was kind of weird because this dude like 39 years old. And he had just did a 15-year bid. He'd only been out like 8 months. He just had did a 15-year bid. You 39 years old, you only been out 8 months, and you go somebody? Didn't make sense. But that didn't make me happy when they called me that morning and told me they got the guy that him. But that night was so, it was just, I just couldn't take it no more. Like, I had went so dark to the place where I just didn't care. I didn't want to be here no more. I was so sad. And I thank God that I didn't die, but I totally ruined my family. I did this in my bedroom. My son kicked in my door and found me seizing. I took a whole bottle of Xanax and washed it down with a whole bottle of Patron, and I don't even drink or do drugs. Like, I literally stayed in life support on a coma for 5 days. Mm. And when I woke up, I had forgot what I had did. And I just see my mom and my parents, my kids sitting there like, damn, we just lost our daddy and you're gonna try to kill yourself too? You're wrong. I totally ruined their whole Christmas. It's the only regret I have in life. It was the most selfish thing, but that grief had got so hard, it had got so dark. But it was just the beginning, because I went through so much more after that. I immediately got paranoid. Remember I moved to LA? Remember when I moved to LA? That's where I moved to LA, because I was scared that somebody was like, I'm like, who the f is after me? You know, like, I didn't know the people who killed my husband. Like, then as time permit, like, it was all set up, all tied into a whole bunch of other stuff. And then I get to New York. I mean, when I leave, because I decided I had to leave. Number one, I was scared. I didn't want anything else to happen to my children or anybody else around me. So LA's always been good to me. And so I was like, I put, everybody on notice that need to, and I got to dip away because, number one, it's hard to heal sometimes in a place where you were hurt. My house, it smells like my husband. It looks like my husband. It feels like my husband. I smell him in the bed. I smell him on the pillows. Every time I walk around, I'm just seeing him, and then having to drive everywhere I'm going. So I could not heal. So I left and went to LA. On top of, I didn't want my kids or nobody else to get hurt. Now, mind you, shit was also going on internally in the city. Remember, I had the Skyy Ultra Lounge. Yep. Remember? Yeah. Had the Skyy Ultra Lounge out in Fort Worth.
Real life.